Hey, thanks for watching 4Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and just here to do a quick $1.50 bin pickup video. Just a few comics, a small stack of comics. Just wanted to go through and show you. I do want to note, though, that as a Father's Day gift, my oldest son got me a microphone, one of those portable boom mics for podcasters and video makers, that kind of thing. So you should notice an improved sound quality from previous videos. So I'm thankful for that, and I've tested it. It does work quite well. Want to just start with just a few dollar finds here recently. Just 4 of them, really. But the first one is another one of the 80-page giants from the 90s. This is June of 1999, Superman 80-page giant number 2. Really like going back and getting these, especially when you find them in a dollar box. They even in the 90s, even in 99, they retail for $4.95 US. So when you can find one of those for $1, you know, that's a good deal. And so Superman 80-page giant number 2, those always had good stories, and that is a great cover on there. Also, I had quite some time gone back. I never read the original. I never read any Powers comics. Image Comics, when they first published the Powers comic book property, where you had basically they were the investigators or the police for the superheroes. And I had issues 1, 3, 4, and 5. Never had issue 2. And I like to read, if I'm going to read something, I like to read at least the first 3 issues, serially. If I'm going to, start picking up a book. To judge it, I got to have at least 3 issues. I didn't want to just read one issue. And so with just 1, 3, 4, and 5, I couldn't get it started. Well, I found issue 2 and issue 6. So now I've got the first 6 issues. I can start reading that in earnest now and seeing what I think about that. I'd always heard such great things about it. People really liked it. And so I'm ready finally to try Powers. I don't even know when it first came out. I know it was before 2000. At least that's how I remember it. Let me check real quick. This is number 2, and it is copyright 2000. Okay, so right about 2000. So, they're a good couple of decades old now, and I guess I've waited long enough. I can start reading those. But anyway, so happy to have those. Hoping that those would pan out. And again, these were all $1, so it was kind of nice to find those and see if the series is all it was cracked up to be, or if it was something that just kind of flashed in the pan in early 21st century. All right. Next, this one, I take it back. I did spend $2 on this at a flea market, but I did it for 2 reasons. It was a promotional type comic, one that wasn't on the stands. I'm not sure if it was an ASPCA comic or what. I haven't done all the research on it yet. All I knew was that it had artwork from one of my favorite artists, and that is Tom Grummett. And this is Superman, Superman for the Animals. There you go, Superman for the Animals. Nice copy there. Nice bright colors on the front. Great Tom Grummett artwork on the front and throughout. Just great stuff. It does cover the issue of cruelty to animals and that kind of thing, and Superman being the champion of the animals. Something that you'd have to kind of expect, from such a book. But very cool, and like I say, I love the Tom Grummett artwork, and so great to have that. And that's all of the rest of this is 50 cent fare. But I'm going to start it with this. Every once in a while, you find out you think you have a comic. If you have a few thousand comics or more, then you think you have something, and then you realize you don't have it. For one reason, I like the gimmick covers, and I like the holograms and all that kind of stuff. I've had this comic for a long time, Wolverine number 75, with that beautiful Wolverine hologram, on the front. I wonder how close I can get that to the camera without it blurring. But just a great, great cover there, and great artwork inside, because you have Adam Kubert art with Larry Hama doing the writing. Now, I fell upon a bunch of 50-cent comics recently at a place in Joplin called Through the Looking Glass. And I'd always enjoyed the Hama Kubert run on Wolverine. I read it back in the 90s. and it was so much fun. This was 93, by the way. And the reason I talked about things that you thought you had, this is part 2 or 3 of a story but it continued from X-Men number 25, 1993, with the Gambit hologram on there, where Magneto pulled all of the adamantium out of Wolverine's body and left him in quite a state. His healing factor was overwhelmed. He no longer had the adamantium, so he wasn't nearly as tough, made him more vulnerable, and the fact that his healing factor wasn't working well, it wasn't good for him. So it kicked off a long-term story where they didn't put the adamantium back until issue 100. They took it out in issue 75. That's what this is, issue 75. Put it back in issue 100. So that's 25 issues where Hama and Kubert basically told a great story of Wolverine coping with all of that. And so I found in 50 Cent bin look through the looking glass, number 77. These are great covers too. Number 77 with Wolverine with the bone claws. And this really basically just made me decide I was going to go back and read that run again, because it's worth it. To me, it is a classic Wolverine run. So you have number 77. I did get 78. Really cool white cover there. Then I got 81, guest starring Nightcrawler, and there's Wolverine again with the bone claws. And some of them taking kind of a gnarly shape there. I remember the story behind that. They got broken, and when they grew back in, they were all gnarly. It was pretty cool. Number 83, and just again, Kubert's imagery and Kubert's covers, Wolverine covers, just amazing stuff. You have issue number 91, quite a leap there from 83 to 91. You have issue number 94, starring Generation X, or guest starring Generation X. All right. Issue number 96, guest starring some members of X-Force, Caliban and Cannonball. Storm is in there. She's X-Man, obviously not X-Force, but. And then this is one of my favorite Wolverine covers, issue number 98, again with the bone claws. And the idea too of the bone claws, see, he had to, once his healing factor was gone, it hurt a lot more and it caused more damage for those claws to pop out. So in issue 75, toward the end, I don't want to give anything away, but it's been over 20 years. I think I can do this. But whenever he told Jubilee that he would pop them out a few times a day just to try to keep the channel open, and just makes you cringe just thinking about it. And then there's issue number 99. And so I already have 100, both versions. I actually have the foil version and the non-foil version cover of number 100. There's issue 99. And so anyway, working on that run again, got a good start in the 50 Cent comics. And so those are all 50 Cent, great stuff. But there was something even better. And this is what I'm working up to. There was something even better. This may be the best 50 Cent comic I've ever gotten. It's one of those things that you come across every once in a while. Some collectors really go after them. They like these. This is an Incredible Hulk number 447, okay? But that's not what I'm talking about when I say a lot of collectors go after it. This is Incredible Hulk number 447 with a double cover. So that's great. And glad to have that for 50 cents. So that was a neat find, pulling that out. Kind of made my day. Kind of made that trip, besides the Wolverine comics, that would have made the trip to through the Looking Glass worth it all. All right. So anyway, that's it. Not anything else than that, but just a few things. And it's neat whenever you can go pick up just a few comics and find something cool like that. But anyway, hey, listen, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Share the video, comment on the video, and keep those videos coming. And I like watching the rest of the community as well. Enjoying those live videos, those live streams, enjoying the haul videos, all that stuff. We got a great community on YouTube, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.